family. Today I'm welcoming you to this channel, and today we'll be discussing something which has been I've been thinking about for the past maybe 3-4 months, and the thing which has been in my mind for the past 3 months is why people are going back to medical school, specifically nursing school, at an advanced age and in big numbers. My question, which has been I have been asking myself, is why there are so many people going back to nursing school, such that even the available medical schools are not able to satisfy the undying need for people to pursue that course. So I ended up asking a few of my friends who are coincidentally either in nursing school or themselves practicing registered nurses in this country and in other countries, asking myself whether nursing is the new gold mine for our young people in either the county governments or foreign countries. And true to my words and my thinking, a big number of our nurses it is evidenced in so many YouTube videos whereby nurses are talking about how they managed to immigrate to the UK, the USA, and the kinds of flashy lifestyles they are leading, and the kind of projects they are undertaking in this country using the proceeds of their salaries, and how much money presumably think they are earning in this country. And some of them are so open to the point that they share with us how much money they are being paid for their services in those other countries, and even in our country. And going by the standards of our country and the kinds of monies we are paid for various careers, nurses are in the top tier, the top cream in terms of salary. How much money they are paid maybe by the county governments and most major private hospitals. So for example, most nurses in the USA are being paid by per hour. So per hour, if you go using agents, they are being paid around 3,000 Kenyan shillings, which is around 200 and something USD. So in this case, in UK, for example, our nurses are earning around 700,000, as it is evidenced by some of their payslips which they have been able to share with me. Some of them are my friends, and this is not a bad salary, considering that even if you consider the cost of living in those countries, they have been able to bring back a lot of money and do major projects in this country, like building houses, establishing businesses, and some of them are also being able to pursue higher education. Maybe if they moved with a diploma, they have been able to obtain a degree in those countries, of which I think most of the employers are funding, and having so many other incentives to go back to school, they end up enrolling in degree courses. So what are the available options for people who are in this country or else who are in Africa and they want to pursue a nursing career? In Kenya, there are many colleges in each and every region, as I've said before, and these colleges are taking health professionals and enrolling them into their programs. An example is the 3 branches of nursing, whereby we have a Kenya registered nurse, Kenya registered nursing, mental health and psychiatry, and the community health nursing, which takes the big chunk of the nurses in this country. And this was brought about by the need for community health nurses in most counties, bearing in mind that we have established many hospitals which need to be staffed, and before devolutions there wasn't an aggressive drive to employ many nurses, as has been evidenced since the advent of devolution. So if you need to do any of these nursing courses, you need to apply to the Kenya Medical Training College website, through their website, which is available online. So you can go to their website. I'll share the website here, and then make an application. What usually you need to do to make an application very early before the chances are filled. And when you make an application, you just need to pay 2,000 Kenyan shillings. 2,000 actually is 2022, 2,022 shillings. You make an application to the Kenya Medical Training College, and then you wait for placements to be made, which may typically takes around 2 to 3 months to be done. 2 to 3 months overall. So, bearing in mind that the Kenya Medical Training College has many campuses, but the positions fill very fast. Like right now, we are in the middle of July towards August, and the positions for September this year are already filled. And those ones, I was told by someone from one of the colleges that they have already filled the ones for March. But sometimes chances pop up and they make replacements for those people who have not been able to report. So it's never too late to make an application. Otherwise, if you're not able to get a chance in those Kenya Medical Training Colleges across the country, you can also enroll into other private community colleges, which are mostly faith-based institutions like Mukumu Medical. It's a medical college. Kendo Bay, there's one in Kendo Bay, and just to mention a few, another one is Mata Meriscope Hospital. They have a nursing school there. So how long does it take for one to maybe go to the USA after having finished their diploma or degree in nursing? Basically, the process involves one doing an exam. For the USA, it's called the NCLEX exam. This is an exam of competency whereby our nurses are examined on their ability to practice in the USA, and through that exam they are licensed to practice there. The NCLEX is currently being done in Africa. There is a South Africa, in India there is a center in India, which used to be the main one. But now that we have a center in South Africa, many of our nurses are going there privately or through agents. There's also the UK process, but to finish on the USA process, it typically takes 2 years for one to be able to immigrate and secure a job in the USA through agents, which one is Event, another one is called OGP. I'll put the full name here. Another one is Passport USA, another one is, I'm forgetting the names, but if you go to the internet and just search for agents taking nurses to the USA, there are so many, but they are the main ones which mostly recruit nurses from Africa. So the process is a little bit tedious and costly, but at the end of the day, at the end of maybe 2-3 years, you end up going to the USA and become a nurse and practice there. This has been evidenced by many nurses who are still there, and they can bear witness. If you are one of the nurses, you can drop a comment there and encourage someone to be able to pursue nursing and pass well. You also need to have an English exam, which is called either the OET. I'll put the full name here, and also in the description of this video. You need to do the OET, which is the occupational English for I don't know what is the full name, and the other one is IELTS, which is administered by British Council and IDP in this country, and they have a testing center in Parklands and Westlands. So you need to pass that exam with 6 in reading, writing, speaking, and writing. You need to score at least 6 in all. I'll put the scores here which you need to get to be able to immigrate as a nurse to the USA. Otherwise, it's a long process. You need to be so steadfast in your efforts. You need to be so good in your English and pass the NCLEX exam, which is a choice-based exam whereby you select the correct answers, and it's delivered using computer. Anyway, The UK process is a little bit shorter. You can even go to the UK in 3 short months. It involves one doing the IELTS exam. Of course, the scores needed are a little bit higher. It's 7 for three parts of the exam, the IELTS exam, and one you need to score 6.5, the reading, 6.5 for the reading. And once you do the IELTS exam, you go for the computer-based test, which is the NMC CBT. I'll put the name here too. And then once you go to the UK, you do another NMC, which is a objective structured computer exam, competency exam, which is OSCE, in short OSCE, and that is done while once in the UK. So in 3 short months, if you do them consecutively, you'll be able to migrate to the UK and start practicing there. In the UK, you are either employed by the NHS or you get NHS, which is I put the name in full here, or you employed by the private home cares for those people who are aged and people who need specialized care. In a nutshell, the nursing is a very good career, which we didn't know there before, because we didn't have prospect of going to other countries. But with many people having prospect of going to other countries to pursue their dreams, nursing is a sure way, the sure bet way for you to go to those first world countries and start a life there, whereby your children and maybe your parents get the chance also to come there on visit visas or dependent visas, because your parents might not be able to support themselves, and if you make an application in the embassies, you bring them using the dependent visas in those countries. Thank you for watching.